don't think he'd make any noise.
He's a silent lover.
Yeah. Just like he would barely move at all.
Damn! Slender Man makes you do all the work.
He probably just stands there and like looks down. Like, okay, I'm done.
He just stands there and looks down. Yo, Slender Man, you freaky with it. All right, 29. If entry 29 doesn't have Slender Man looking down in the next room, I'm going to be very upset.
Look, I'm just saying I've said things in the bedroom that
Oh my God, Isaiah, you're opening a can of worms!
It doesn't. Look,
Oh,
that is fine. It's when you bring it out and we all have to look at it that it's like, you know?
Oh,
like
sure.
Like, don't do that, right?
If I found out some horrible, heinous things that you said privately, I'd be like, well, you know what? That's fucking between him and his lady. All right?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Right. Bacon.
Why do I have a feeling that you do a devious Scooby-Doo impression privately?
Remember the last goes?
Yeah. That's why, you know why I think that is because I remember when I went to visit Isaiah and his wife, I went and I looked in their their kitchen. I was like, what is all this for? And it was a huge stack of bread and salami slices, and they were pretty much preparing this giant 12-foot tall sub. And they're like, don't even worry about it. So I imagine that you folded them like a deck of cards and ate it in one gulp, just like a big old Scooby-Doo himself.
So that sure, I'm tracking everything you just said, except for what relation is that to the bedroom?
Your Scooby-Doo impression.
In the bed. So you're saying I do the whole salami sandwichy thing as a mode of foreplay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm Scooby, then who is Kayla?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say Shaggy.
Okay.
Right? I mean, that makes no sense.
That's the natural conclusion,
Sure.
I guess.
Yeah.
That'd make the most. Like Scoob!
Yeah, come on, Scoob, put the sub down. You're doing like all kinds of like fold it like a bunch of deck of cards like he does in the show. You guys chase each other around your room, but you do that thing where you run in place for 3 seconds and then dart off. only leaving a cloud of your silhouette in the wake. Oh, there he goes. Oh my God, Kayla, that was so much fun.
Our foreplay is just like Hanna-Barbera cartoon skits. Not even with the sexual undertone. It's just like the jokes from cartoons.
You sit outside your bedroom door because Kayla locked it, and you wiggle the doorknob like Fred Flintstone. And you do Kayla.
I put my feet off the bed and run in place like I'm driving a car from the
run off. Yeah.
That
actually to have your room where you make love be called bedrock is pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
That was pretty funny. Settlers of Catan.
You see those little guys carrying those nuts up that tree? They make the most delicious gravy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and mark that as a yes as well. Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Okay. Vegetables.
I love vegetables.
Chicken pot pie.
No, can't stand chicken pot pie. Do not like chicken pot pie.
That's a shame.
What is it? Should it be squirrel pot pie? Would that be better? How about house cat pot pie? There, Isaiah. Are we throwing around any animal or?
No, I think you're just being kind of racist against Appalachian folks.
I am.
And I'm gonna skirt over that because that's not
fuck you, disgusting.
That's not the purpose of this
people.
conversation. All right, and
what I wouldn't give to hear a woman be like, "Yeah, Slender Man, give it to me." You stay still, and you let me do all the work.
That's got you hung up, doesn't it?
Oh,
Do you expect Taylor? Do you expect Slender to be a good lover?
Oh,
to be
I kind of imagine.
engaged?
I imagine him being passionate. This big ass long fingers.
I expect him to be
it's
emotional and off-putting.
Are you okay in there?
Of course, Jessica's taking back shots from Slender Man, dude. Creepy. Hey, so you've been pounding in your wall for the past 7.5 hours? She's like, what?
I can't think of a single scenario where if I heard someone having like anything sexual, I would say something. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna take this.
The next day at the Continental Breakfast, I'd be walking up to that person being like, buddy, listen, you're a racehorse, right? You're an endurer. But you got to give me and my family some time to rest. Think about you're in a public place. Give us some time, or pick a more appropriate hour that isn't in the middle of the goddamn night. Can we shake on that? See, you give them a compliment, but then you want something back. That's a give and take.
I think I'd rather be shot.
That seems excessive. That seems excessive. Shoot
I'd rather just die.
Shoot me.
Before I confronted anyone about.
If a man came up to me and he's like, buddy, you're a racehorse, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you.
But then you told me your job was being relocated. What is going on?
I don't have to fucking tell you anything, dude.
These two absolutely insane people.
Yeah, exactly. Two people visited by the Hat Man religiously, and now they're like, stop lying.
Well, maybe they're taking turns having
God,
these like paranoid fits.
Isaiah,
you know?
what if Jay is perceiving that Jessica's getting back shots by the Hat Man, and then she's just hearing tequila all night from his room? She's like, oh my God, he's back at it.
That's why she's so mad.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they both fucking hate each other. Because it's like 3:30 in the morning and she just hears tequila. And then him is just the slow fucking Slender Man the whole time. So they're both just like insomnia-ridden monsters, basically.
That's why each of them keep coming to the other one's door like,
stop!
Exactly.
Please. That's why they're so on edge around each other. Hey, fuck you. That song sucks. He's like, what are you even talking about? I mean, I haven't even listened to Tequila in, 45 minutes.
Also, just like, I'll say this. I know at least a dozen guys who would commit unspeakable crimes for Jessica. Just like, she just has the phenotype that absolutely insane men would kill themselves over. I can't explain that in a rational way, but someone knows what I'm talking about.
Tequila. Oh my God.
Heaps, let's go.
Heaps. It's gonna have the 7 months of shit. Uh-oh. Jay! Jay! Oh, Jay, you stupid son. Oh, fuck! Ah!
It's a guy in a mask, but it gets me every time. I hate it. Such a basic jump scare, and every time I just he's chasing him down the hallway.
That run sequence is so funny.
That run.
Oh my God.
Look at his arms.
you get back.
Why did he do this?
You get back here.
I think you can get away from me.
You come here.
You think you can get away from me, Batman?
Get away from me. Jump scare was still good. Really fun use of just like dilapidated buildings too.
Well, it gives the overarching feeling that the operator kind of persists in rot, right? Like he's on the fringes of, society.
Kind of like the Upside Down.
It's I hate that reference. It's like he's he's always in the
If only could I make a deal with God. I get him to
Hey Hunter, did you see him behind that tree? There's a tree out there. Do you see Slender Man behind it? It's a tree, Hunter.
It's not Entry 5,
you
so
see
no.
him, boy?
Entry 5 gang rise up. Entry 5 gang rise up. Oh my God. Have you ever thought about how Slender Man is super inspired by Vecna? Slender Man has taken a lot from Vecna. Jay's kind of like Eddie Munson a little bit if you think about it too. Hello? Isaiah, are you there?
I'm here. I just there's a tree, man. There's a tree. Be careful, buddy. I don't want you to get scared.
The most defeated. I'm here. I'm here.
It's binary, I imagine.
The baby was a good touch.
The baby is crawling across the floor.
Love the baby.
Hey man, you okay? Some help? I told you not to follow me! I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
This is Hunter when just like a local approaches him at a gas station.
Yeah. Hey man, you need help? I told you not to follow me! I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You really got me.